section. In the NBA, the Lakers won the NBA in-season tournament, which is like their NBA's FA Cup. LeBron James winning the MVP. So I think that's what the NBA wanted. Their poster boy, their face of the league, winning the trophy, the first in-season tournament, and being the face and being the MVP, of that tournament. And I think the Lakers were undefeated all the way. I think they were only motivated for that. And listening to LeBron, he wanted to win it for his teammates, which is a good thing because I think each player was getting 500,000. I don't think 500,000 would do a lot to change LeBron's life, but some of the players who are on lesser contracts can make a huge difference to them. So that shows.
So which tournament was this?
NBA in-season tournament.
NBA.
500K.
Yeah, for each player if they won.
Yeah, not bad, bro. Jump into that Lamborghini Urus, bro.
Yeah, that's it. So for some of the guys on, not long-term contracts or, some of those game-to-game contracts, that makes a big difference to them. So I think that was good for LeBron, good for the league. I think in the next few years, that can be used as one of the greatest of all times in the NBA argument that Michael Jordan never won an NBA in-season tournament. You know how history is rewritten? 10, 15 years down the line. Come on,
man. Did they have it back then?
No, they didn't.
No.
But some people will add it to say, LeBron was the first NBA in-season tournament winner. You know, how the GOAT argument can just evolve into different things, Some people use the Air Jordan as an iconic sneaker to show why Michael Jordan is the greatest, because LeBron's sneaker has failed. But again, that's what people are always trying to nitpick to win their argument for that, who's the greatest in the NBA. I believe you can't talk about the NBA without talking about people like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, like Magic Johnson. But I think Michael Jordan was fortunate. It was in the transition where news was moving faster in the early 90s, the inception of cable TV. And he was fortunate enough to have that publicity just when information and technology is changing. So, and they could write the history that he wanted. But again,
I would also come in and say it's also fortunate that LeBron got into an element at a time where the element of sports science was also coming into play, where people are now being asked to score more, have more rebounds, score more twos, score more threes, score more this. Of course, I would say the best person who obviously benefited from sports science was someone like Steph Curry, who would just do the threes. He perfected the 3-point game, less contact, more points for the team, But obviously, people like LeBron, when you then look at how he plays and how Michael Jordan played, there's obviously a more drive for the points for a person like LeBron than Michael Jordan did. Michael Jordan had the flair. He played for the love of the game, whereas LeBron is a pure athlete. He's playing that competitive game and getting those needed points. So I feel like you can never really compare those two people. Though obviously I would, if ever I'm asked, not that you're asking
Jordan.
me,
You'd say Jordan.
If ever I'm asked, Jordan is obviously the greatest because people like LeBron played basketball because of Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Yeah, look, I think for us, our generation is the GOAT. It's what we understood. That's the bias we've got. The younger generation now, when they're 12, 13, our sons who are now getting into teenage, they know LeBron James. So to them, LeBron will be their GOAT.
But they're wearing Michael Jordans, bro.
Yeah, but they still want to get a Jordan.
Just tell them that. Just make sure you remind them that they're wearing Michael Jordan.
Yeah, my son is talking about LeBron James, but he's saying, I want Jordans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, the GOAT argument will always rage on. We can spend the whole day talking about Michael Jordan 6-0 in the NBA finals, LeBron going to straight NBA finals and winning only 4, and he's losing 6. So, but anyway, but he's the leading in points, and I don't think anyone will overtake that record. It might take 50 years for someone else to break that record at the pace he's going. And then in year 21, he's still arguably the best player. Michael Jordan didn't get to year 21. He took a break in between. So there's a lot of factors. If you really want to go and nitpick, yeah, I'm a Jordan. I'll say Jordan is the GOAT. But when you want to start to nitpick, you can see that LeBron has got an opportunity to overtake him if he can win another championship in the next 2 years. Because that means would have won his 5th championship in his 23rd year, leading scorer, leading in points.
Captain P, here's the thing. If you do something, reach accolades, simply because you're good at what you're doing, versus somebody who's going to reach accolades because they're chasing after you, there's a difference. The reason is he wants to be the best because he recognizes who is better than him. The only reason why he's chasing after those accolades are simply because he has somebody to beat. Exactly. And that alone settles everything. You can only be the best if you beat the best.
So
But before he beats the best, he needs to acknowledge that there's somebody who is the best.
Okay. We'll